Article 295, robbery with physical injuries committed in an uninhabited place and by a band or with the use of firearm on a street, road, or alley. If the offenses mentioned in the subdivisions 3, 4, and 5 of the preceding article shall have been committed in an uninhabited place or by a band or by attacking a moving train, steel car, motor vehicle, or airship, or by entering the passengers' compartments in the train or in any manner taking the passengers thereof by surprise in their respective conveyances or in a street, road, highway, or alley, and the intimidation is made with the use of firearm, the offender shall be punished with the maximum period of the proper penalties. One is robbery with violence against or intimidation of persons qualified. If any of the offenses defined in subdivisions 3, 4, and 5 of Article 294 is committed, 1. In an inhabited place, or 2. By a band, or 3. By attacking a moving train, streetcar, motor vehicle, or airship, or 4. By entering the passengers' compartments in a train, or in any manner taking the passengers thereof by surprise in the respective conveyances, or 5. On a street, road, highway, or alley, and the intimidation is made with the use of firearms, and the offender shall be punished with the maximum periods of the proper penalties prescribed in Article 294. It must be alleged in the information. Any of the 5 qualifying circumstances of robbery with physical injuries or intimidation must be alleged in the information and proved during the trial. Being qualifying, it cannot be offset by a generic mitigating circumstance. Any of these qualifying circumstances cannot be offset by a generic mitigating circumstance. If a robbery by a band is committed in an uninhabited place, by a band is qualifying, and uninhabited place would be generic aggravating circumstance only. The intimidation with the use of firearms qualifies only robbery on the street, road, highway, or alley. This is indicated in the head note of the article, which says or with the use of firearm on a street, road, highway, or alley. Article 295 does not apply to robbery with homicide, or robbery with rape, or robbery with serious physical injuries under paragraph 1 of Article 263. Article 295 provides different cases in which robbery with violence against or intimidation of persons is qualified. This article does not apply 1. When, by reason or on occasion of the robbery, the crime of homicide is committed, subdivision 1, Article 294. 2. When the robbery is accompanied by rape or intentional mutilation or arson, the subdivision 1, Article 294. Or 3. By reason or on occasion of robbery, any of the serious physical injuries resulting in insanity, imbecility, impotency, or blindness is inflicted, subdivision 2, Article 294. The reason is that this article mentions subdivisions 3, 4, and 5 Article 294, omitting the subdivisions 1 and 2, which refers to robbery with homicide, robbery with rape, robbery with intentional mutilation, and robbery with serious physical injuries resulting in insanity, imbecility, impotency, or blindness of the victim. When robbery with homicide was committed by attacking a motor vehicle or moving train or in the street, road, highway, or alley with the use of firearms, the penalty prescribed in subdivision 1 of Article 294 shall not be imposed in the maximum period. The same is true with respect to robbery with rape or robbery with intentional mutilation. However, if there is no mitigating circumstance to offset it, the fact that robbery with homicide or robbery with rape is committed in an uninhabited place or by a band will have the effect of increasing the penalty to the maximum period because it will be considered as an aggravating circumstance under Article 14. Article 295 is inapplicable to robbery with homicide, rape, intentional mutilation, or lesions resulting in insanity, imbecility, impotency, and blindness. If the foregoing classes of robbery which are described in Article 294, paragraph 1 and 2 are perpetrated by a band, they would not be punished under Article 295, but then quadrilla would be generic aggravating circumstance under Article 14 of the Code.